Hello, welcome to Verbally Education. My name is Victoria and I am the lead consultant here at Verbally. And today I'm going to be answering some of the questions that people who are just getting started on their study abroad journey ask. I'm going to be reading from this laptop here. If you see me looking below, that's exactly why. So the first question here is, what is an academic transcript and how do I get it? So an academic transcript is a document that lists your grades within a certain time period. For example, if you're a secondary school graduate, a high school graduate, then your academic transcript for university could contain the last 3 years of your studies, or the entire 6 years, or 5 years, or 7 years of your studies. If you're a university graduate, then your academic transcript will contain all the grades from your first year to your final year of your program. If you have a master's degree, it's a record of all your grades from your first semester to your final semester. Basically, it contains all the information about your grades for the duration of your studies. Can I apply with a statement of results instead of a certificate? That depends completely on your school. Some schools accept statement of results or even a personal affirmation stating that you have finished your program or you will finish your program by a certain date. Others require the original certificate. So in any case, you have to look at it on a school by school basis. Do I need to legalize or notarize my transcript? That again depends on the school and the country you are applying to. It is very common in a lot of countries to require a legalized or a notarized document, but still not every country requires it. The UK doesn't require it except for people from non-English speaking countries who have to first of all translate their documents and then notarize and legalize their documents. Some countries like China require notarizations. Some schools, even in countries that require notarization, may not require it. So it really just depends on each university to determine whether they require it for the admission process or not. How do I send my transcript to foreign university? Again, this is a case-by-case scenario. Some countries like South Korea require that you send physical copies. Most universities and countries are okay with you just uploading them online. You can upload them on the admission portal or whatever email or whatever address that you are asked to send it or upload it. My previous university is delaying my transcript. What do I do? This problem is very common for people who attend particular schools or who are from certain countries. In the case that your transcript is delayed, you can go there in person to urge them to issue it to you. Or if you're familiar with the school you're applying to, you can ask them to send an email to the school that you previously studied in to issue your transcript. Those are usually the two ways you can expedite the process. Other than that, you will just have to be patient. I am still in high school. Can I apply with my WAEC and NECO? Some schools accept your high school transcript alone for admission. However, it is required by every country to provide your national certificate when you are applying for tertiary education in a foreign country. So you can apply to the school with maybe just your transcript. However, they would require you to provide the original results or certificate when it is time for them to issue you an unconditional offer, or when it is time for your visa. Either way, your WAEC or your NECO is still needed if you're applying as a Nigerian student, or any other high school qualification if you're applying from other countries. Do foreign schools accept HND? Yes, there are so many countries where they accept HND for master's degree. And I know HND can vary by the country of origin. The HND in the UK is not the same as the HND in Nigeria. A HND in Nigeria requires 5 years of education at least, 2 years for your ordinary national diploma, 1 year of industrial work experience, and 2 more years of higher national diploma. Some countries recognize that as equivalent to a bachelor's degree, while some others do not. So you would have to look at it on a country by country and a university by university level basis. And in a case where you're worried about your HND being accepted, there's something I would like to recommend to you. It's the WAEC evaluation. WAEC means World Educational Services. It's a body that evaluates academic documents and equates them to the North American standard of education, so they can equate them to the Canadian or US standard of education. If you do that evaluation for your academic credentials, maybe your HND for example, they will look at your credit load. In some cases, they might even say your HND is equivalent to a bachelor's degree and more. You can do something like that to increase your chances of getting admitted if you have a HND. What is WAEC evaluation and is it compulsory? It's a body that evaluates your documents to check the equivalency to Canadian or US standards. Is it compulsory? It depends. If you're applying to universities in the US or Canada, some of them require it. So if it's something that's of concern to you, you can look through the university website or you can contact us to help you confirm if this is necessary for your own application.